some improvements that have been made to this airplane. It's been around since over 50 years. The newest Hercules, the C-130J, Rhode Island Air National Guard. These proud American citizen soldiers who have the best part-time job in the USA found that they recently had full-time jobs serving their country as they we're on the other side, folks, in Iraq, performing their transport duties, flying this highly powered, highly capable airplane, delivering the goods, delivering the supplies, needed medical supplies. We are all the implements of war needed to prosecute this in Iraq. And they were there, your neighbors, members of the Rhode Island Army and Air National Guard. C-130J, the improvement to the C-130Es that the unit flies to Iraq and in their normal operations. Many, many changes in this airplane. The length of the fuselage has been stretched. It's been reduced to a two-man crew by the addition of advanced avionics and instrumentation and systems on board the airplane. The C-130J entered the Air Force inventory in 1999. The most noticeable difference when the aircraft is sitting on the ground is the change from 4-bladed propellers to very high technology 6-bladed propellers. Our C-130J maneuvering accordingly to get a chance to put that aircraft, put a picture of that aircraft in your mind, because you're going to see the C-130Es later on when you see our demonstration, our firepower demonstration, the combined arms demonstration, one of the most popular events here at the Rhode Island National Guard Open House. Particularly notice the extra length of the fuselage aft of the wing, between the wings and the tail. It's going to be maneuvering, setting up for a landing in just a little bit. And it gives us a chance to say thank you to one of our founding sponsors, one of the folks that's been with us since the very beginning, and I think you mentioned it before, and that of course is Al Cerrone. Of Cerrone, Cadillac, Buick, Pontiac, GMC.
You know, Larry, there is a great picture on the back of the program that Al didn't even know about, that they stuck in there, and it's just a picture of the big Buick display with Tiger Williams on it, and a lot of the fine Cerrone Oldsmobile. Oh, I'm living in the past, with a lot of the Cerrone, Buick, GMC, Pontiac, and Cadillac vehicles sitting out in front of this beautiful trailer. I believe they have the big simulator over there. You can simulate flying.
You can actually get inside and drive that Buick. Folks, take a look right now as the C-130J comes up from left to right. Going to be coming by a high-speed pass over 250 knots, about 275 miles an hour, and full power comes off as imposed to those all 40 degrees, 90 attitude. That's C-130J. Dan, I hope you get a chance, folks, I hope you get a chance to get up there to see that display at the Cerrone, Cadillac, Buick, Pontiac, GMC display. They've got all kinds of vehicles up there, and in fact, two of the vehicles that are there, two Buicks that are up there are prototypes. They are not available for sale in Rhode Island until September. They are here with us today. You can take a look at those beautiful machines as you get inside the big trailer and take a Ride that simulator. It's actually a virtual tour of a ride in one of the brand new Buicks. I urge you to do this. See some pretty close, but our great pal out in the world.
You know, Cerrone and the whole Cerrone group is a great supporter of this event. From as far back as I can remember coming here, and I know I was talking to Allison, he's very proud that Rhode Island was selected to get the J model to display the professionalism and talents that they have right here for the men and women from Rhode Island, flying the state-of-the-art, the best C-130 in the world inventory today, based right here in Rhode Island.
The normal C-130Es that you'll see later on in the combined honors demonstration, maximum takeoff gross weight of about 155,000 pounds. The J kicks it on up to about 164,000 pounds. Great picture of the airplane coming at you right now. Put your cameras on and take a good photograph of the C-130J of the Rhode Island Air National Guard. Because of the advanced systems on board of this airplane, the C-130E would have a crew complement, or H model C-130. A crew of 5 as a minimum, 2 pilots, a navigator, a flight engineer, and a loadmaster. But for the C-130J, it's a crew of 3, 2 pilots, 1 loadmaster, and a whole bunch of automated systems. Kind of slowed down now. Looks like we'll probably see the landing gear extended, the wing flaps extended. Looks like it's going to be setting up for a turn to final approach, probably setting up a landing at this time. But you might be saying, well, it doesn't look like he's descending. Looks like he's still keeping up the altitude. Well, you're going to see an example of an assault landing. The type of landing pattern and approach and landing going to be made at a strip that would have enemy fire nearby the airport. So they want to keep the airplane as high as they possibly can for as long as they possibly can. And then as they approach the airfield, they will dive the airplane down at a very steep angle. Touch the airplane down as close to the front end of the runway as they can, immediately get on the anti-skid brakes, and change the angle of the blades of the propellers. And the reason they'll do that is to make an airplane move through the sky, you need thrust, and those propellers provide that thrust. And what they're going to do when they get on the ground is change that so the thrust goes forward instead of backwards, and all that 18,000 horsepower is going to help to slow down and stop this giant C-130J. Here they come on the assault landing, steep approach, and down toward the end of the runway, got that nose pointed down. Up just slightly, power comes off, wheels touch down, nose comes down. He can taxi the airplane backwards, back into forward thrust. A little bit of change in the angle of those wing flaps. That looks like he might be retracting them. From that position, he has over 4,000 feet of runway. He could take off once again. From where he touched down until he stopped was a distance of about 1,500 feet.